So, if you've ever even thought about starting a YouTube channel, you've probably felt it, right? That little pull, that seductive idea that maybe, just maybe, you can crack the code, that there's some secret key just waiting to unlock massive growth. And that right there is the million-dollar question. Can you actually beat the YouTube algorithm? I mean, is it a game you can win if you just learn the right moves? Or is it something else entirely? Believe me, this one question has launched an entire industry.
To even begin to answer that, you have to understand how the algorithm is framed. It's always presented as this mysterious, all-powerful black box. Nobody really knows how it works, but everyone, and I mean everyone, wants to be the one to unlock its secrets. And of course, this deep desire for a key, for a secret map, has created this huge ecosystem of how-to videos, a whole genre dedicated to one single thing, giving you the secret. So today, we're going to dissect a perfect and super popular example of this whole phenomenon to see exactly how it works. All right, let's put on our lab coats, shall we? We're about to perform a little autopsy on a viral promise. We're going to take apart a video that perfectly embodies this entire genre of YouTube growth hacking. And here's our case study. Just listen to this title: How @Algro Dominates YouTube, His Secret to Beat the YouTube Algorithm. The language here is so deliberate, so powerful. You're not just going to succeed, no, you're going to dominate. And you're going to do it with a secret that lets you beat the system. That's one heck of a pitch before you've even hit play. And you know what? It worked. This isn't some tiny video we're talking about. We're talking over 800,000 views. Clearly, that promise of a secret formula is something a huge number of people are looking for, which makes it the perfect specimen for us to analyze. But the real kicker is right there in the description. It's not just some vague advice. It's, and I'm quoting here, the 4-step formula. This is the core of the appeal. It takes this messy, complex, often frustrating creative process and turns it into a simple, step-by-step recipe for success. I mean, who wouldn't want that? But here's the thing. This video isn't special. It's not an outlier. It's a template. This one video is basically a doorway into this whole universe of content, built on the very same promise of explosive, easy growth. You don't even have to look far. Just look at the recommended videos on the same exact page. How to grow from 0 subs in 2025. How I grew from 0 to 100K in 5 months. I blew up a channel in 7 days. You see it, right? The pattern is impossible to miss. They're all singing from the same hymn sheet. And when you break it all down, you see they're all pushing the same psychological buttons. They promise explosive growth with these big, punchy words like blew up and viral. They offer insider knowledge with these exclusive-sounding words like secret, hacks, and, my personal favorite, nobody teaches this. And they wrap it all up as a simple system, using phrases like full course or easy. This all leads to this fascinating, almost ironic conclusion. There is a secret formula at play here, but it's not for beating the YouTube algorithm. No, it's the formula for creating the videos that promise to beat the algorithm. And here's the kicker. That formula is the real growth hack. It's this perfect, self-fulfilling loop where these videos get huge precisely because they promise other people how to get huge. And here it is, the recipe. Step 1, use those power words we just talked about: secret, dominate, blew up. Step 2, promise a simple numbered list like a 4-step formula. Step 3, name drop hyper-successful creators like Mr. Beast to kind of borrow their credibility. And step 4, create a sense of urgency. Did you notice how many of them mention future years like 2025 or 2026? That makes the information feel critical to know right now before it's already old news. So the big question is, why? Why is this formula so dang effective? Why do we click on these things again and again? Well, it goes way beyond just clever marketing. It actually taps directly into how our brains are wired. Let's call it the blueprint bias. See, when we're faced with something incredibly complex and uncertain, like, say, a creative platform run by a mysterious algorithm, our brains desperately start looking for a clear, simple plan. We are hardwired to want a blueprint. So these videos aren't just selling tips, they're selling certainty in a really uncertain world. And that is an almost irresistible product. And that brings us to the final thought I want to leave you with. As you're scrolling through YouTube and you see these endless promises of secrets and hacks, it's worth asking yourself this question. Yeah, the YouTube algorithm is powerful, no doubt. But maybe,
just maybe, the algorithm that's really being exploited here, the one that lights up at the promise of a simple formula and an easy answer, is the one that's running inside our own minds.